What's going on YouTube? Anti-Yami here, and we're back with a deck profile of Invoked Mekk-Knights. One of my favorite decks to play in the current format. Very good deck. I super enjoy it. And let's go ahead and get into the play-by-play for the week. So Thursday, I went to a locals called Nonstop Gaming. Really good place, really good shop to get really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I went 4-1 there. I think I got 3rd or 4th place there with this deck, current build. And then on Friday, I went to Get Some Game and got 1st place with this current build, and also went to a regionals this Saturday, which was yesterday, and went 4-3-1. So, in the regionals, I went first round I 2-1 Grand Maju. In round 2, I 2-1 Salamagrates. In round 3, I got 2-0'd by Sky Strikers. Engage, really good card. Round 4, I lost versus Orcas, 1-2. And then in round 5, I beat Pendulums. Round 6, lost to Cyber Dragons. Round 7, I beat Dinosaurs. And in round 8, I drew versus Noble Knights. Game 1 and 2 kind of took forever, and then as soon as we started game 3, it kind of went to time. So that's how the drew happened. But it's unfortunate. It's how it is. All right, so let's get into the deck profile. Of course, I played the 3 Alistairs. He's the heart, soul of the deck. I played 3 purple. Second best card that I want to see in the deck. He's just a really annoying card. He adds pluses, and he's really hard to deal with, so love him. I played 2 blues, 1 indigo, 1 red, and 1 yellow. I feel like this is the best number for the Mekk-Knight engine. 3 purples, 2 blues, and 1 of each of the other colors that's not green. And I guess orange or whatever, but who plays those? Worked out, the numbers were great, and it pushed for a lot of pressure at plenty of times. And a quick story about this guy, he helped me pop a Nibiru token that was like 88.49, and it helped me push for lethal, so it was pretty good. 3 Fashudas, so freaking good. Did not hate this card whatsoever. This card came in clutch, came in handy, was very good. And putting a lot of pressure on your opponent's board. It's really hard for your opponent to negate this card. So, very good card. 3 Ash. I think she's generically one of the best hand traps in the game because she does okay or really good versus a lot of the decks in the meta. So I think this is a really good hand trap to have at 3. And also I play triple Phantasmades because the consistency, it puts a monster on board and it helps put more pressure there. So it's really good. I play triple Magical Meltdown, obviously because you want to see Alistair. Terraforming because you want to see Alistair. I play triple Invocation because of Desires. Of course, if they Ash your Alistair, you can have this card in your hand. You can continue to play, and you don't have to worry about Ash for the rest of the turn. I played 2 World Legacy Memories because I really want to see purple. If I go first, if I happen to lose a die roll and I open this card, I can set this. And then I could activate this on my opponent's turn. Especially I'm in purple. Purple will add a blue normally. And then on my turn, it comes back and I can banish it again for like an indigo. And basically, I kind of like +2 off this one card. It's really sick. Cosmic Cyclones, I think it's a good meta call right now. Not only just because Mystic Mind is a thing, but it does really well versus a lot of other decks. I hit a lot of main deck Super Polys and cards like that, so it's pretty good. Pot of Desires, obviously consistency. Triple Super Polys. There's nothing that needs to be said about this card. It's really amazing. It's super good. It probably should be at 3, but it's just busted, so we're gonna play it at 3. And same thing with Mind Controls. Such a good card for breaking boards. And we play triple Impermanence because Impermanence can't be called by the graves, and it's really, really good. So that's my main deck. It's at 42 at the moment. For side deck, I play triple Lancia. Trip of the Beer, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, and double Twin Twisters for pretty much like side rogue and decks that play a lot of heavy back row. Very strong card. This card's insane. There can only be 1 really good card for locking down your opponent. And the Spice card that kind of stole me a lot of games and made a lot of other games so much easier was Turn to Tribute. I would get into a story with this card, but actually I still will. So against Glad Beast at my locals, he made me go first, so I set this card in the Super Poly in turn, and he went off with his plays, and he overextended, and he only had 2 cards in his hand and 4 monsters on board, so I turned to tribute his board, and he couldn't continue to play, so I OTK'd him the next turn. So it was pretty spicy. I loved it. Going into the extra deck, 1 Amirage, 1 Monk, 1 Madness, 1 Phoenix, Nightmare. I'm sorry, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, Blackluster Soldier, Boar Sword, standards here, 2 of these guys, 1 Purgatrio, 1 Caliga. Now, going with the Earth guy, he came in handy. The only reason why I played him is because Monk allows you to go into the Earth, and since both these guys are non-effect monsters, you can still trigger your Vishudas in the graveyard. So if I had extra Vishudas in the grave, I can make this guy a late game. And if I have an Alistair in my hand, I can punch him 4K. So if any deck plays Solemn Judgment, they lose. And it just helped me get over a lot of just really interesting boards and just came in clutch. This came up twice where he came up late game, activated Vishuda, and Swarm for game. It's really good. And also, Super Poly is live versus Earth decks, like Salamangreats, Subterrors, and Madoches and Dinosaurs. And then for the Super Poly targets, I play these 3. I'm going to switch this guy for the Cyverse guy, the one that takes 2 Cyverse, because it comes really handy if your opponent happens to play, like, 1 Cyverse monster just randomly in their deck. You can link this away with, or Super Poly it away with your Amirage, and if they're playing a Cyverse deck, obviously, then you can just take 2 of their monsters. But it's really good. I like it. But alright guys, that's my deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy it. Love this deck, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.